Questions and comments. The honourable member for Courtenay-Alberni.
Speaker, I want to thank my colleague for first for them working with us to ensure that Quebec's seat count in the House of Commons remains constant. But clearly there's a lot of work to do, especially around representation. Here we can look at gender balance and the important work that needs to be done to address that. In terms of participation in our electoral system, we know that the Liberal government ran on a platform in 2015 to make it the last unfair election, and they still haven't implemented a proportional system. And as a result, we still have lower turnout. Now, one thing I think about as young people, right now we're talking about really important issues that are critical to them. Climate justice. Reconciliation, the overdose toxic drug supply crisis that's claiming lives in our country. Now, we do know that the younger people participate in elections and they're involved in civic participation, that they have a lifelong commitment to it. We've seen in Austria, Germany, UK, lower the voting age to 16. Now, my question through you, Madam Speaker, is does my colleague agree that if you can drive, work, and pay taxes, all of which you can do in this country at 16, does he think that you should be able to vote? And like my colleague from Skeena-Bulkley Valley has a bill, Bill C-10, that's before this House, and will he be supporting that bill, which is really important? That's lowering the voting age to 16, because we know people that are 16 in this country, that are contributing to this country, and their future's at stake, they need a seat at the table.
The honourable member for Kings Hands.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And let me just address, there was a lot of different elements in the commentary, and I do appreciate the question. First of all, around first past the post, the election commitment in 2015 was about it being the last election by first past the post. My understanding, although I wasn't here in the 42nd Parliament, is that there was the idea of doing a ranked ballot. The NDP rejected that offer. And so it's a bit rich for that member to step up and suggest that the government did not put something on the table to be able to make a change. But I want to address the question that was fundamental, which is the voting age at 16. Madam Speaker, I'm one of the youngest members of Parliament in this House. I try every day as part of engaging individuals in my riding to engage with youth. It's important to make sure that they have an understanding of the democratic process. Indeed, some of the issues that we are talking about today will have profound impacts on them as they become adults and they be able to move forward. I think in principle, I support the age of moving it towards 16. I look forward to reviewing Bill, I think it was I don't remember the bill, but the private member's bill that is there, C-210, and I will look forward to speaking to that later in this session. Thank you.